Sorry, I've been working on my hair today. So, you know, she looking a little crazy. I got to fix her. But she in there, so y'all, we are back. And we're going to be doing a lot of cooking shows. Sorry if I look so crazy, like I said. I've been installing my weave today. Trying to get ready for the rest of the week. And I had a bit of a bad breakout, so forgive me, okay? So tonight we're going to be making taco salad, and we're also going to be making spinach artichoke dip. So let me get my oven on. And we are going to go ahead and get started. So I have my tomatoes and lettuce already washed. And get my hands washed. And then we're going to get at it. Let me lower this down a little bit. Yeah, not that part. Alright, so let me get my hands washed. Alright, so the first thing we're going to start with, y'all, I'm so happy to be back doing a live show. The first thing we're going to get started with is with the spinach dip. We're going to go ahead and just cut the bag open so that the spinach can kind of like start to, I might have to place it in the microwave so that it can thaw out at that time. So we're going to go ahead and get this in here. I'm so happy to see y'all. Y'all, please make sure y'all are thumbing up the video with a like, because that really does help me. So make sure y'all thumbs it up. So I'm going to pop this in the microwave for like a minute so it can thaw out. Honey, so we are having, let me let the camera we are having tonight, we're having taco salad. So I've already cleaned off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this like this way so you guys can see what's going on. Get everything set up the right way. So y'all can see. That's a better view. Alright. Oh, you can't see my face. Alright, y'all. So I'm just let that sit there for a second. So when I make my taco salad, I like to just take some fresh tomatoes, chop them up, and this is going to go in the ground beef. Matter of fact, let me get that skillet hot. So I like to do my taco meat a little bit different when I do taco salad. I like to cut up some onions, bell peppers, and then I like to add in some taco seasoning. And then I add salsa into it too. The sauce. Alright, so we're going to sit that to the side. And here we go towards the stove. So, y'all, I know it's been a minute. Please forgive me. But she's back. We're going to have 2 recorded videos this week. One I'm going to edit tonight, and then tomorrow I'll shoot one. And I also add mushrooms into my ground beef when I'm doing tacos. So we got about a pound of ground turkey. I mean ground beef, not ground turkey. gonna start breaking it up. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video and comment. So we have our taco seasoning pack. Hey Redbird, I got the card. Honey, you are fancy. Steak tacos for dinner now. That's a good option. Hey from California. So y'all, this week we're going to be able to do 2 videos. And like I said, one is going to be on the chocolate pumpkin bread that's going to go up tomorrow, sometime tomorrow afternoon. And the next one is going to be on fall candy apples. We're going to put some pretty ribbons on them, decorate them real pretty. Thanks to Redbird, we have an extra video coming up this week. So yeah. From Jamaica, hey y'all from Jamaica. So glad y'all here. Sorry I'm not looking my best tonight, but we're gonna get it together, y'all. We're gonna get it together. Alright, so now we're gonna start working on our spinach dip. I usually like to use the jar spinach. Who is that? Hey baby Fruita. How you doing? So my artichoke hearts, I just pour all the water off of them. I got my cheese. I have cream cheese. I have Parmesan cheese. And I have mozzarella cheese. And then I have a little bit of bacon. I love to put that in my spinach dip. I'm going to give that about 2 minutes to thaw out in the microwave. And this ground beef is really lean, so I may not even have to drain it. I try to cook with really lean ground beef because it just tends to hold the flavor a little bit better. Especially when you do tacos. It's a little bit more expensive than the 80-30, I think, something like that. 30-70. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and add all of that in there. Because that will give it a good taste. And it also helps to stretch everything. Go ahead and put that in the dishwasher. All right. So y'all, this weekend, I had a good weekend. I'm a little broke out. Usually I break out. I had cleared up, but I was out in the sun. This weekend we went down to Destin for 2 days. It was 5. It was sunny. So no, baby Frida, I'm not. I am making. And y'all, this is how when I make my homemade sandwich too. I do it the same way. But yeah. As you guys can see, because that ground beef is so lean, it's like nothing really left in there. Alright. So we're gonna finish letting this cook. Then we're gonna add in the taco seasoning and then the mushrooms, and then I like to add in a little bit of salsa because it just gives it a little bit more flavor. A little onion powder, a little garlic powder, which I need to go ahead and pull those out because I'm going to be needing those for my spinach dip. And my stove is hot. All right. Okay. Get my measuring cup. I don't see my measuring cup. Check on the spinach roll. Alright, so my spinach is out. I'm just getting some water for this taco meat. Alright. Well, I might have to drain it a little. No, it's fine. That's from the vegetables cooking down. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the taco seasoning in there. I think I'm going to drain that a little bit, y'all. One second. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and add in the water. Just use the amount that it tells you on the pack. You'll come out better. And then we're going to go ahead and add in the mushrooms. Now everybody has a way of making their tacos, so don't beat me up too bad, y'all. This is just how I like to make my ground beef when I do a taco salad. So we're moving on now to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. So we're moving on up. So I'm going to add some fresh herbs, some dried herbs in there. And that is some basil. I don't know why I got 2 things of basil. Oh, Lord, y'all, I'm almost out of herbs. Okay. And this is parsley. And a teensy bit of sriracha. I forgot to take the lid off. Just a little bit of sriracha. Because I don't like it too spicy. Alright. And that'll give it a nice taste. A little onion powder. Like I said, everybody does everything a little bit different. So, you know, this is just how I do mine. I'm going to turn that down low and let it simmer. And now we're going to come back over to our spinach dip. Alright, so we have to drain that spinach dip, y'all. Trying to find something to drain it in. So what you do is just take your spinach dip. This is a bowl we're going to bake it in. And you just put it in a paper towel or a cheese strainer. And it might take a couple paper towels. And you drain all that excess water out of there. So it's going to take a couple of squeezes, but make sure you drain as much water out of your spinach as possible. As you guys can see, that's a lot of water in there. And this will keep you from getting that real watery spinach dip. And just make sure you get all the paper out. But this is the best way. I wish I had a cheesecloth, but I don't. So you can just use a paper towel. And just go back through and make sure there's no paper towel in there. Anybody tell you like that's the only thing that's hard about making spinach dip, is that you have got to drain all the water out of it. And even if you make it fresh, it's still the same step. And then we got some spinach that went in the bowl. So I just take that out and put that in there too. And just pour all that in there because you don't want any like heavy liquid in there or it'll make the spinach dip real grainy. So how y'all doing? Talk to me, y'all. Tell me how y'all doing. I have missed y'all. Trying to get back on schedule. It's been a little crazy. But everything's coming along. So usually when I make spinach dip, I use about 3 boxes of frozen spinach, a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, a half a cup of mozzarella cheese, and I kind of just go from there. But this is less spinach than what is usually in the frozen box, and I only use 2 bags, and it's just me and my husband, so it's not a need to make a lot of it. If you guys want to see the spinach dip, then I have a full recipe up already on the channel. But I do love more of the artichoke spinach. I like it more with artichokes in it than mostly. Sometimes you can find the glass artichokes that tend to taste a little bit better. You can do that. And I'm just going to throw some bacon bits in here. I had some salad kits that I used, and I didn't use the bacon, so I just kept them for this. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. So what I like to do is I just like to break my artichokes up. And they can be a little hard to break up, but I just break them up. The reason I like the ones in the jars better too, y'all, is because they're in like the oil and they're seasoned really well. So yeah. So y'all, I went to Friday. I went to Cam's school. They had Grandparents' Day. And, you know, my mom is deceased and Cam doesn't have any grandparents. So me and my husband went for Grandparents' Day. And y'all, we really enjoyed it. It was so much fun. There was a lot of kids. There was a lot of hugs. He was so excited. I've never seen my baby smile that hard, but y'all, he was just all smiles. And it really made me feel so good to be there with him. But he was just telling everybody, you know, this is my auntie, this is my uncle. He was super, super excited. He had like the biggest smile that you can ever expect on his face, y'all. I'm telling you, that gave me pure joy. I'm not even measuring this. I probably should, but I'm not. But it just gave me so much joy to see how happy he was. He was like over the moon happy with everything. And what was even better is that my husband was able to go with me. And Cameron loves to see him in his dress uniform. So he went his dress uniform. And we had lunch. It was the grandparents' breakfast. We had breakfast with him. And y'all, I really enjoyed myself. And we try to be as active in his and Chloe's life as possible. But y'all, I have to tell y'all, I had so much fun. And a wonderful thing happened. One of the ladies who used to babysit me when we were little and who used to comb our hair and help our mom with us when our mom wasn't feeling good, was actually at the Grandparents' Day. And I haven't seen this lady in years, y'all. So y'all can only imagine like how that made me feel to see her. I just was so happy to see her. I haven't seen her since I was like, matter of fact, I don't think I've seen her since my mom died, when she came to the funeral. A lot of people that my mom was close to, we just didn't get a chance to see them as much. A lot of it because my family was afraid that some of them would tell us how my mom died. So, you know, when I saw her, she looked good too, y'all. When I saw her, I was just so shocked. And I just wanted to cry, but I didn't want to cry in front of camera because, you know, he started looking like, Nanny, are you okay? But I was just so happy to see her, y'all. I hadn't seen this lady in so long. And it was a good feeling, you know. It was real good. And she looked good, and she was smiling, and she was happy to see me, and she was touching me, and she was like, are you okay? You living okay? You good? And I was like, yeah. She was like, well, you look good, you know. But I'm kind of happy that we went because it gave me a chance to see her and to spend time with Kim. And everything was good, y'all. Everything was good this weekend. I had a beautiful time down in Destin. If you ever get to go to Destin, Florida, or stay in Destin, you got to check out Lulu's. I don't know if some of you guys know, Jimmy Buffett is from Fairhope, Alabama, and he has a sister named Lulu. And she opened a restaurant in Destin, and they also have one in Gulf Shores, which is hers. It's not his, it's hers. But it's a seafood place. And the food is delicious, and it's on the bay. Because when Destin It's kind of St. Destin and Destin is kind of like on an island almost. So you have the bay on one side and the ocean on the other side. And Lulu is on the bay, and it's got like a sand area. They have live music. The drinks are good. So I would definitely recommend you going to Lulu's. All right. I'm gonna add a little bit more seasoning to that. Y'all, that taco meat is simmering real good. It's real tasty. I can smell it. But yeah, that's what's been going on. As y'all can see, I have returned back to the black hair. I wanted to do blonde hair, but y'all, blonde hair is expensive, and I'm not sure how to dye the hair. And I didn't want to waste my burn my hair up. I mean, I don't get no endorsements for hair companies, honey. So I just had to go with what was safe, and I have returned back to black. I did enjoy the blonde hair. At some point, if I can find some expensive hair that's you know, that's blonde, that'll hold up for a couple months, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, then yeah, I'll definitely go back to the blonde. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this in the oven on 350. I'm probably gonna turn it up to like 365. Gonna move this cheese and get it back in the refrigerator. And I'm gonna wipe stuff down so I can start getting ready for the taco salad. So we have two types of chips. We have chips for the taco salad, and we also have chips for the what is it? Lord, it's on the tip of my tongue. We have chips for the taco salad and chips for the spinach dip. I'm just getting the trash out the way, y'all. And that taco meat is simmering on low. So that's good. Just getting everything in the dishwasher. Let me get this camera off. We already got our lettuce and tomato washed. Crap. All right, y'all. Let's turn this way. So yeah, we already got our lettuce and tomatoes washed. So all we have to do is chop up our tomatoes. So I have to get a new cutting board, y'all. The countertop that I cook on actually is a cutting board top, but I like to use a cutting board. But yeah, I have to get a new cutting board because that one done seen better days, honey. So yeah. So y'all tell me how y'all doing. How is my people's doing? Cause ain't nothing really been going on over here. I'm just trying to get back in the swing of things. That's pretty much it. Trying to get back to doing lives and cooking and recording on a schedule. It's been rough, but I'm here, and I thank you guys so much for your support. what's going on tomorrow? I have a dentist appointment. I have to get a tooth pulled, but they're gonna see if they're gonna take my wisdom teeth. Um, this weekend I'm gonna be tearing out the garden and cleaning the backyard so that I can get ready to start putting my fall veggies and winter veggies in the ground. So that's what's going on there. Other than that, everything else has been pretty copacetic. Everything else has been pretty good. Y'all know that hurricane is heading up the East Coast, so I'm not feeling all great about that, because y'all know last time they had a hurricane up there, Frida lost everything, and they say the hurricane is gonna hit like South Carolina, North Carolina, but Virginia is going to get a lot of rain off this storm, and they saying that it could turn anywhere from that they think it could turn from a 4 to 5. So the area she live in does not say to evacuate, but it's like not too far from evacuation zones.